Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Longhorns offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Flushed out of the pocket. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabs it in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. To throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
7, Virginia 10, 0.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Right down the middle. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Many times, the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
This defense came into the game knowing they could not give up explosive plays. The secondary is going to have to do a better job in coverage, and now they've got their backs up against the wall in their own red zone.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where... And I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Harris will throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, 1st quarter, they've now already given up 1.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Line is set on 3rd down. Harris back to pass. And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. Inside the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorn! That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6.
Mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Hokies send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes his connection. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada.
And the pass hits, picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got the back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Looking to throw on third. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. On the run, it's Hussein. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Makes the grab outside. It's long. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Toss sweep right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Harris will throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Hokies are rolling down the field. He's going to pass. Coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave?
And the ball is intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Hussein. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The receiver on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's going to run it. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Harris back to pass. Complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Hokies want to move quickly. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires one high and deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the air. And he loses the football on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Man, there is nothing more deflating when I'm a defensive player. I just got a great stop. The offense is about to get the football back, and then we cough it up on special teams. And guess what? I got to get my helmet on and go right back out there, and I got to get another stop.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Dances away from the heat. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
That's the end of the first half. with the score, Texas.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, take care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance.
Can anyone catch it? Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Hussein. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Quarterback extends the play. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. They got it. It's blocked. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum. This one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pocket starts to collapse. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They go to the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. A 3rd and long coming up here. Harris will throw. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And the Hokies will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Turner will be brought down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll close in on. Return on the interception.
Man, I've been there. This is one of those games you just want to forget right away and turn the page. 4 picks now thrown by this guy, and you're just not able to make your reads. Things aren't clicking. You're not seeing the field, and the ball's not coming out right. Next week cannot come soon enough for him, I can tell you that.
The Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. It's complete to the left. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll put the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Hussein. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Harris back to pass. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. First down to start the drive after the bridge. Trying the run, it's Hussein. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They'll go right back to the run.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Now rolling to the left. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback will audible. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 15 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens in in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Harris will throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. The aerial assault continues. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest...
And the blitz gets to him just like that. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. They to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Harris back to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. The 50, the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here comes the 2-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Floating away. They run it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now they're up by 9 in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Harris will throw. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Quarterback checking off. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Going with the counter play here. Oh, what a cut! And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. On first down from the 13-yard line. He's going to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Buys a little extra time. Slings it downfield. Lost, the defense is wide open. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. On the
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He finds his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Quickly complete. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Touchdown, Texas! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for
me. Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They want to throw it. Can't find his man in the end zone. The 2-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds.
38, Virginia's at 37.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
There's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account with how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Harris back to pass. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
The defensive score.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David.